Goldcrest Valley greetings to episode number 38, a silage harvest, with me, Mr. Sealy P. I am going to unfold the combine for a start. I'm going to do this as the start of this episode. This isn't what I'm intending to do for the whole episode, this is just a quick kind of precursor to what I'm going to be doing for the main part of the episode, but because I had all the equipment down here, field 21 was done, field 17's been sitting here waiting for ages, so this is canola, oilseed rape, or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to turn on the combine and we will harvest this, and then straight away afterwards I'll get the seeder on to cultivate and replant. I'm going to put oilseed rape or canola, whichever you want to call it, back into this field again, and then I will have field 21 and 17 will be my canola fields. I may rotate crops around them at a later date, but for the time being that's what I'm going to do. I don't suppose it's going to be a massive yield, but it doesn't need to be. This will probably go up for the pigs as well, or I might put it in storage depending on how much it is. The pigs have got some. But I might put it in storage. We'll see. See how much we get off it first, and then I'll go from there. Now, what I find more fascinating is the fact that canola on FS15 was the crop of choice. I think I mentioned this before in one of my other episodes. It was the crop. It was the one that made the most money. About just over £1,000, dollars, whatever it was, per tonne, per 1,000 litres. It doesn't around that now, but there are crops that earn better, so it's interesting that how it's kind of changed. But that's not bad, a yield of about, not quite 8,000. Oh man, just short. Never mind. Right, let's get the pipe out. We'll unload into that trailer. That 8,000, I'll probably put it into storage actually. And then when I do these two fields again, it'll all go into storage, because you never know, if canola prices go up or I get a great demand, it might be worth it. Or I can always take it up and give it to the pigs if I start to run out up there, as obviously the pigs seem to be increasing at quite an alarming rate. But yes, now this will be now seeded. I'll get the seeder on this, on the T7. Right, so T7 with seeder on. I have bought some more seed and fertiliser at the store, so once I finish doing this I'm going to fill this back up again. But I'm going to set a worker on this, hopefully it's in the right place. Yep. So we've got canola, oilseed rape going back into this field, which is fantastic. I've also got to take the canola back with the Challenger and take back the harvester. So I'm going to leave this running with the worker on it, I think. I'm just going to check something. I'm pretty sure the map on here, not the map, what am I talking about? That should now be seeding, which is great. Soil composition, that's right, it doesn't need ploughing. I panicked then and said, oh no, what if it needs ploughing? It doesn't need ploughing, it's all good. So I'll leave that to run. I'm going to take the harvester back, and then we can get on with what I was intending to do for today's episode. Get those beacons on, and let's get this back without destroying all the shrubbery in the local area. Okay, so I need to just have a quick look in the shop here. A couple of specials that aren't interesting me at all. Forage harvester headers, because I'm going to do a silage harvest. I need the Easy Collect 600-2. I'm going to rent it, lease it, I'm not going to buy it, for 3,080. Yes. It should be just there. Start this up. If I decide to do silage harvesting a lot more, I might well buy one, but for the time being, just because I'm giving it a go. Aha, right, okay. Gonna get this up to, where am I taking it to? Field 9. That's where I'm going with this one. Nice advertising there on the left and the right hand side, just in case I wasn't sure what it was I've just purchased. But it is the Krone Easy Collect 600-2. Up at field 9, here we are. So this is going to be interesting. Haven't done silage harvesting before, or have, but not on 17. So I've got the Easy Collect header. Let's open that up, shall we? Unfold corn header. And we will lower the corn header. Nice. Just edge this forward. What I will do, oh yeah, that's probably the other thing to do, isn't it? Put the pipe out and hire a worker. Jump out of there. And I'm going to jump into the barrel core. I'm also aware that I need to talk a bit louder because this harvester is incredibly noisy, as you can tell. What I might do very, very quickly is turn the vehicle volume down. See how we get on with that. That doesn't seem any quieter, but never mind. And we are filling up. Let's see what this... Well, okay, this is quite a high yield for silage, isn't it? Wow, I thought it was going to be quite... I thought it'd be a lot lower than this, I'll be honest. It's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. We are silage harvesting. Crikey. This is going to end up being way, way higher than I thought. I really didn't realise how much I was going to get off this. I think what I might do is... I was saving up for another bit of equipment, but what I might do is buy another bigger field and stick some more corn in. This is quite impressive. I haven't been using the cruise control as much as I used to on 15. I find it a lot more fiddly to do on this than it was on 15. So that's 35,000 for one strip. Wow, okay, that is impressive. Turn this around without hitting anything. It's the only problem with using the lorry truck instead of a tractor, but and as you can tell down in the right hand corner where the amount is going up, it's got the little chaff symbol in blue rather than grass, is what I've done before to put into the silage bunkers. So it is chaffing. And there we go, silage harvesting. I haven't done this yet. And I think I might do it a little bit more actually. This is way quicker than going around with the mower attachment on the front of the Krone, which is what I did last time. I only had the 47,000 litre trailer and it took so long. This is going to be way quicker and way more productive. And that is the first full load. Beacon on. I'll take it down. I'm going to leave that running actually. I don't normally leave it running, so when I come back I can just go straight back into it rather than just keep jumping out and starting off. And this is where it's going to get interesting, because of the glitch that's still in existence on down at the biogas plant, is that first silage bunker that I used is still registering as having 3,400 litres in it. I can't find 3,400 litres anywhere. I've tried taking it out with a bucket, I've tried using the Silo King self-propelled sort of collector, I've tried going along with the plough to try and kind of scoop it in. I can't find it, it's not in there, but it's saying it is. So this is going to have to go into the second silo, or what we'll do first actually is drive this and put it in, try and put it into the first silo. I don't think it will let me. If not, we will then stick this into the second one and we'll just have to go from there. There's not really a lot else we can do. So I will drive this into the first one, and as you'll see when I go in, it says it has 3,412 litres. Now if I do this, it says unload here, so whether or not it will register, no. What is going on? Okay, that didn't register at all, and he came out the trailer. Okay, right. We'll try the second silage bay then. This one says it's empty. Fingers crossed on that. There we go. It is registering. Fantastic. We'll try and... Going over this with a lorry is not really the best way to go about it. So that's 59,000 litres in. Stop unloading. Just did this before. Why is... Oh, there we go. It just takes a while for the back to go down. Right, back over to the field, and we will carry on. I've knocked on the cruise control, as you can see down bottom right hand corner. It's in green and it says 5. It's finding a happy medium because it seems to be on 15. You had a couple of notches you can get away with. If I do it now, that goes up to 6. That might be alright. That's perfect. On 6 a minute ago, it was just going a little bit too fast. So there we go. Cruise control's on. I'm happily going on next to it. Haven't got to worry about modulating my speed or anything like that. We are chaffing, or silaging, or whatever you want to call it. Silage harvest. I'm looking actually now, I'm probably going to get maybe three full trailers, maybe 3 and a bit trailers off of this, I think. Or maybe not, I don't know. Something like that. Maybe 3, maybe a little bit more. Which will be pretty good, I have to say. That's a really good yield. I'm probably going to stick corn back in this one then. It's not too far to go. I think after the soybean harvest on field 7, I might stick corn in that, because it's actually very close to the biogas plant. So as soon as I touch the accelerator, right 2, it comes off of cruise control. So what I've got to do now, double shoulder buttons and knock it back on again with circle, and cruise control's back on. And we are nearly full again. I like the way it gradually starts at the front and works its way along the trailer. There we go, we are full. And off we go. So the problem now is I normally put the cruise control on when I drive long distances, which means having to move the cruise control up or down, which is a bit of a nuisance. But I'm going to take this over to the biogas plant and dump it in that second silage bunker, and then I'll be back to carry on. And it looks like field 7 is ready to harvest. Did I miss something while I was doing this? I'll have to check my fields in a minute. Still looks like I might have some ready. In which case, I'm hoping that crop down there... Yes, it is. It's on the next growth stage. That's fantastic. For some reason, field 11 was playing up and it wouldn't go on to the next growth stage. Let me just check this on the map. Sorry, I know I'm midway through doing something. How am I looking on growth? Right, so field 7 is ready, 12 is ready, 14, 19, 24, 15 was planted afterwards, so it's not, but that's showing us done. But on the next growth stage, that's going to need fertilising, because if I look at the fertiliser, it's on the first fertilising state, or maybe second, doesn't matter, but it needs fertilising anyway. So I will do that in a little bit as well, but first of all I will dump this next load off. If I stick this one down this side, and then maybe one down the middle. How are we looking? Okay. And back over to the field. Okay, so we're on the last strip on field 9. I've had 3 trailer loads, so 59,000 litres in each, and I'm now up to 14. So it's probably going to be missing a little bit. Let's go back for that. Maybe about 18,000 I'll get off this, maybe. I will just jump into extension 1, so I'm going to do that bit, isn't he? Yep. Which is fine. I'll swing round and meet him the other side. I'm thinking now of trying another first as well. On field 12 I've got wheat. I don't actually need the wheat at the moment. I don't need the straw swaths for bales either. So I'm wondering whether or not to use the all crop header on the forage harvester and do the same thing, do the wheat for chaff instead. So it's 17,800 litres on top of 3 loads of 59,000. This has actually worked out really, really well. I'm actually going to take this down to the farm, to field 12, rather than to the silage plant, biogas plant, and probably do an all crop on field number 12. It's worth a try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But as soon as they've all suddenly become ready to harvest, I might as well give it a try. So if I just stick this to one side, I don't know how productive this will be as silage. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as productive as the corn. Turn the beacon off, but we'll see. So back in the Krone, take this down to the field, swap it for the all crop header. The one that does the kind of grass cutting. I'm assuming that still works. It was an all crop header before. Yeah, the one that was like a hoover that pits up, one that was an all crop, which is now like a grass cutter as well, and then the one for corn. So we'll see. Actually, what I need to do is see if I can give this back online without having to go and actually take it. So let's have a quick look. Garage should be in here. I couldn't find another thing before. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if I have to go back. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Got to take it all the way back to get rid of it. Yep, it's not in here. That is frustrating. Hang on. Ah, there we go. That's why I couldn't find it before. It's in the second menu. Right one. Over we go. Return. Yes, please. It has been returned. I'm not going to do another corn crop whilst I've still got the rent on that. I may end up buying one. Okay, what I'm going to do then is put the pipe out ready because I will forget otherwise. Go and grab the header, which should be just under the little cover here. I got rid of the machine shed, as you can see, the customising shed workshop we want to call it. It wasn't worth having. It didn't save me any money whatsoever, so what was the point? Right, let's take that out. See if this works. It should do, and I should be able to go around and do kind of the grass around it as well, assuming it still does what it used to. Well, we'll see. I say it's worth a try, isn't it? Better to have a go than never know. So let's try this then, shall we? Let's try now. Maybe it's just because it wasn't filled properly. Now it's working. There we go. Let's see how we get on with this. What the yield's like off this. Oh, that's moving way quicker. Oh. And if the yield's just as good, then we might just do wheat rather than corn. It's going to be a lot quicker to harvest at this rate. The speed that's going. Is quite impressive. Okay, he needs to turn around, and so do I. Though where I'm going to turn around, I don't know. Didn't think that bit through, did I? Right, what I'll do, I'll just race round here. It's a bit of a pain doing this every time. Never mind. Okay, this is weird. Why won't it? It started to turn around. Sure, I don't have to start it off every single time. Maybe I do. Still silaging. It seems to work better with corn than it does on a normal crop, but see what happens this time. See if I can turn on a bit quicker and be ready. And here is. Come on, start straight away. There we go. So it's working. I know I keep saying that over and over again. I'm not sure if I'm trying to convince myself or what, but it is. I'm not sure it's as productive as the corn though. I don't think it is. Okay, so that's me full off of field 12. Just that was topping off from what was left over from field 9. Take this up to the biogas plant and tip this. The soybean I'm not going to all crop harvest. That would be insane, because soybeans worth its weight in gold. That would be idiotic. And that said though, thinking about what wheat sells for, the wheat's actually probably, yeah, the silaging, the whole point of silaging was that for silage you got more than the crop was worth. That was why it was worth silaging. Look at the price for, actually I'm going to check that now. I know I'm stopping in the middle of the road, but because that's got me intrigued. The price of corn is going for anywhere between 379 at the lowest up to 649 for 1,000 litres. So I could sell the corn, it depends whether the yield's bigger, but I don't know. If I go across to silage, silage is paying at the moment 408. So I suppose it begs the question, why would you silage? Because you're going to get more for the crop if you just harvest it as a crop, unless you get a higher yield as chaff than you do as a crop, which I suppose you must do, yeah. Because that field 12 was wheat, I think I got about 12,000 off it. I've had way more than 12,000 litres of silage, so yeah, it's got to be the yield rate. Ignore me, mumbling as per usual. Mumbling, waffling, whatever. Stick this line over this side again, right up to the edge if I can. Okie dokie. Now I have a problem that I may actually be stuck. I am stuck. I've wedged it. What I'm going to do now is jump into the Challenger, bit of compacting, and then maybe a tiny little bit of levelling. What have I got in there at the moment? 235,000 litres, that's not bad at all. Definitely need some compacting doing there, and some levelling because I've got kind of stuck with the lorry. It's going to take a while to compact this because obviously I've put 4 full loads into here now, which means that there's a lot to compact. Normally I compact after every single load. Because I've been dropping off by lorry, the lorry's not really the best thing to compact with. This, on the other hand, is pretty good, and it's making light work going across this. It's not going to get stuck. I know the T7 got a little bit stuck when I did it last time. So hopefully this will work nicely. I know this is crazy, and I was in the middle of doing the silaging. I was looking around for other fields that had wheat in or barley or something you could do an all crop on, or even a field with corn in. Number 3 up the top of the map has got wheat in it. Growth is on the first growth stage, and as far as soil composition goes, it's on the first fertilisation. However, it is in need of ploughing, so it's not going to be as productive as it could have been. However, I've just done a job on it, and it's going for 149,000 for 2.3 hectares. Oh God, I can't believe I'm going to do this. I'm going to buy field number 3, which I now own, which now leaves me with 9,000. And because that worker is still sitting there idle, I've just realised it's costing me money while he's sitting there doing nothing. But anyway, I own another field which will have wheat in it. I can't believe it. Yep. Okay, well, the farm is expanding. I need to earn some money pretty quickly, otherwise I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. That worker right there, because I left him sitting there to come back with the truck from the biogas plant, and the whole time he was sat there waiting, I was being charged, which didn't even dawn on me in all honesty. So I will come back now. I've done another load of silage off this, chaffed it. So it is far more productive as chaff to do a silage harvest than it would be if I'd have done it for wheat. I'm pretty sure when I did it for barley I got about 44,000 litres maybe. I got a fair bit off it as I recall, but I've got way more off it as chaff for silage. So the rest of it I will finish off screen, and I have, oh dearie me, I have just bought field 3 at the top there. Wow, what am I thinking? Anyway, field 12 is going to need ploughing as well. If you look at it now, I've got the last bit to take off of it, and it's red, so it's going to need a plough before I can put anything else in it again. 11 needs fertiliser, I need to go over and do that. But I have just bought another field. Scary times. Okay, so I am now 100% compacted on here. I'm not even sure why I've got the leveler on there. I am absolutely rubbish at using that. If you look at the mountain peaks all the way along there, I'm, yeah, absolutely dreadful. That said, with the purchase of a new field, and I've been busy all around the map, fertilising fields and cultivating fields and resowing fields and various bits and bobs off screen. But that is it for this episode. It's all been about that silage. I did get a bit sidetracked over on field 3, which I ended up buying, but why is this showing us? This still has stuff on it. Never mind, not to worry. So yes, that's it. I'm getting sidetracked again, easily distracted, I think you will find. If you liked the episode, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment. And if you'd like to share the video, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do at 6:25 on a not bad evening, I have to say, after a busy day of silaging. Thanks for watching.